Hello everybody, Mr. JK here, and welcome back to another reaction video to another Shaman King video. This time it is on Zen-Aku, the Sigma that dogged the Wild Force Rangers. So yeah, let's get started with this one. In 3, 2, 1.
Then I called a moonwalk in the frame like, hey guys, let me get a try. Oops, never mind. Okay, today we are talking about the most requested character on the channel. As the man we are talking about is the literal embodiment of there are two wolves inside of me.
Okay, so a little fun fact. I barely remember this Power Rangers season. I do know, well, I did at one point. I do know now that this was technically the last of the Saban era Power Rangers before Disney took over the series, due to the fact that I believe, well, they didn't even want to take over the series simply because they just wanted the series to like just air reruns. But because of the production staff, I think on this one in particular, basically just effectively just let them know they can make more of these. They got the production staff to like be able to do it and pull it off. And that's one of the reasons why we got the further later seasons, is because the remaining staff members that did work on it was willing to work on other ones for them, which is one of the reasons why instead of Disney just airing reruns of the original series over and over again, they actually got express permission to work on a new series and gave them effectively the go-ahead. So yeah, that's another fun fact about this series. Anyways, let's get back into this.
As he is the dark side to one of my favorite Power Rangers, that being
the Silver Wolf Ranger. I still prefer Gal Silver. For those who don't know, in Super Sentai, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be brought up, and the Super Sentai series for this, which was Hyaku Sentai Gao Ranger, or 100 Beast Sentai Roar Ranger, if you want to go that route. But effectively, that's what Hyaku means. Hyaku means 100 in Japanese. The character's original name was Gao Silver, or not his original name, but like his his identity was Gao Silver.
Zen-Aku, the Sigma. And bro, the first time we even meet this man, we could tell that
this dude dogged the fuck out of them. I remember. This man absolutely crashed the fuck out of these dudes. And I believe this dude jacked some of the animal zords. I can't remember the name of them, but like this dude was a fucking menace.
He was different. As the Wicked Witch of the West knows, then had done a whole summoning ritual for this man. Boy done popped out the casket like he was Dracula ready to drop his first day out track. And I could tell you what, man really got that dog in him, because he did not say a single word. Oh, and my man said the introduction, he was ready for the action. As this man done showed us he got hops for days, as he done jumped up to the moon, posed for the mixtape cover, and started putting hands on her body. And oh nah, man must thought this was the Dead by Daylight tryouts. Cause the first thing he does is take out the black guy. Nah, bro, this
no. That horror movie trope will not get old.
25, we done left that trope in the 90s, my man. Oh, and man had to smell the beans and rice under the Black Ranger mask, because the way he done slapped my man gotta be a hate crime. That's 2 Rangers down in 2.5 seconds, and the Yellow Ranger for some reason thought she was about to be the MVP. She said, Mimi.
Oh, other fun fact, and actually you can see it in the costume here, because they were using stock footage. Some of the yellow Sentai Rangers were not always female. That's just the North American Power Rangers thing, because even the stock footage, you can tell that's a male character instead of a female character. So yeah, most male characters were actually men in the Super Sentai series.
Me up in the air, boy. Oh, and this man Zen-Aku said, I'll oblige. Girl took her ego powers to heart and fought this man up in the sky and did.
Though, if I remember correctly, much like well, they tried the same trick with Time Force. I think Time Force is arguably one of the best Power Ranger seasons simply because the story was really goddamn good. And I think it's down to the fact that they had one of the original staffs that worked on the Super Sentai equivalent for Time Force actually came over and helped with this one, which is why most of that is the original footage and stuff, or most of the story is almost a complete 1-to-1 in that one, with some liberties, obviously. But yeah, that's the reason why that season was also really good, is because they had the one of the writers from the original I forgot what they call themselves. I forgot. I think they were Time Ranger. Working on it. The story, so that's one reason why I still saying why it was so good. They tried the same thing with this series, but with mixed results.
Didn't fare any better as man started to defy gravity midair.
One of those things being the fact that the Yellow Ranger's backstory is the same as the Yaku Sentai's Yellow Ranger.
Bonked her so hard she turned into a man. Oh, and I know the last two Rangers had to hear that until my man came in for the 7-10 split. And this thing's more funny because Alyssa really just had the nerve to ask man, "What do you want from us, sir?" And my man hit her with a, "I came here to subscribe to Shaman King and kick
That's not
in
what
the
he
chest,
said.
and I'm already subbed." A what? And bro, call the Red Ranger over here crawling on the ground. Man had to make it look like he was trying so he didn't get clowned on back at HQ. Hit him with the, "Sir, where do you think you're going?" Man, Zen-Aku really done picked boy up by his collar and really said, "Who the heck are you talking to, George of the Jungle? You don't want it with me." And bro, this next
yeah, that's right. His backstory was that he's effectively a jungle kid.
Part was wild. As
very different from the Super Sentai version. Gao Reds, I forgot. I think it was Gao King, or I forgot the actual name for that ranger. But in Super Sentai or in Hyaku Sentai, he was originally a vet and not, like I said, changed with certain characters and liberties, but somewhat still stays the same in terms of story a little bit.
my man does something I have never seen in a series before, and it had me shook up as a kid. Because if it wasn't bad enough that my man just dogged down the Power Rangers, man picked up Alyssa's brand new Megazord that she just
and stole that bitch.
Instead of stealing it, my man just kills it. I beg your finest pardon, he did what? Bruh, I was in disbelief. I didn't even know that was a thing in this series. Oh no, after seeing that, bro, I had to change my beta ways. I was really over here trying to find my man's
this dude legit killed a Zord.
E-course, because man is over here really playing by his own rules. And then my man just dips. He really done came out the casket like he the count and handing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Beatings, blah, blah, blah. Nah, man's aura really over 9,000. But you know who else has aura? Our today's video sponsor, Aura. Aura is like downloading a quality of life mod straight into your life. It keeps me safe and secure and brings me peace of mind. With 2 jobs and job hunting, my phone is always on for job opportunities, clients, and family. But that means an endless bombardment of spam calls and scammers. They've even gotten smarter by even using local numbers to trick you. Yes, they're evolving. But Aura fixes that with their data broker opt-out feature, removing your info from data brokers and reducing spam. Knowing I can safely answer my phone again is priceless.
But wait, there's more.
As Aura also offers identity theft and financial fraud protections, antivirus, a password manager, and they even have a VPN. I mean, mwah, chef's kiss. It's truly an all-in-one app that does everything to keep you safe. And just knowing they have a certified data security that meets the same standards used by the military and a 24/7 US-based support team there when I need them, I mean, it's a no-brainer. And all of this is all for an affordable price that I wish I had Aura in my life a lot sooner. It's everything I need in one app, all at an affordable price. I'm not leaving myself or my family vulnerable to data breaches and scammers anymore, and you don't have to either. Use my link and head over to aura.com/ShamanKing100 to try it out for 2 weeks free. And that's plenty of time for Aura to show you if you have any personal data that has been exposed. Thank you again, Aura, for sponsoring today's video and keeping us safe. Back to the video. And the next time we see the wolf himself, this man is what the kids nowadays are calling aura farming. His man's just posted up ready to take a pic. But the Wicked Witch of the West Nose done pulled back up on the man and said, hey, I brought you back. Good job. Now can I please have that Zord? And then Zen-Aku flash stepped over the man and said, hey, you might have brought me back, but we not friends, big fella. Don't be thinking you could order me around like that. Hit him with the, you knows what? You do you. As long as you keep beating up the Power Ranger, who am I to be mad? And this Sigma lone wolf's presence alone had the beta minions thinking that they could step up to the dog. And even though Toxica and Gendrax are probably some of my favorite underlings, they messed up by trying to hit the surprise attack and backdooring my man, which didn't go so well.
Yeah, if you know about sneaking powerful motherfuckers, I'm looking at you, Sasuke and Madara. You can't sneak a badass motherfucker. There's no way you can. It's impossible.
For him. Man been alive for less than 24 hours and everybody's already his op. So with them failing to get rid of him, they decide to let all their frustrations out on the next ranger they see. That being the noble tiger being all by herself. And they decide to hit her with a Disney villain ending by pushing her off a cliff. And bro, when you thought her day couldn't get any worse, Zen-Aku appeared. And as a kid, I thought my man was about to do the finish and blow on her. But if you haven't been paying attention, like I said, my man is a Sigma. Boy don't follow trends, he sets them. So my man decides he's gonna patch her up and pulls out the flute so he can see where she heard at. Hey, yo, bro, her leg broke. And Zen-Aku had just the remedy as my man starts to roll one up. Like, I knew my boy had the dog in him. I just didn't know it was Snoop Doggy Dog. And before my man could hit her with the Prince Charming, Cole the Red Ranger done pulled up with the cleanest block I've ever seen. Now, somebody got to get Coltrane on the next draft pick. Unbeknownst to them, the two underlings was still around the corner ready to catch them lacking. But before they could even make a move, that ocarina banger started playing. They didn't know if they had to go find the Triforce or get their cheese clapping because things was about to get serious. So the villains just dipped and the Red Ranger was confused. He's like, sir, are we good? My boy Aku just looked at man like he's stupid and started blasting. And I don't know what my man's packing in this slash, but whatever it is, it was so strong it done teleported them from a nice trail on the hills into a quarry. You ain't finna tell me these two scenes are connected. And I don't know what got into the Rangers, but they must have really been feeling themselves. They're like, yo, we're gonna handle man like he's a monster of the week. Man, they each took time to transform and announce who they are. Zen-Aku over here bored like, yo, is y'all done yet? I'm trying to run these ones. Oh, and the Rangers done felt disrespected. They're like, no, this man ain't got to talk to us like this. Let's jump them, boys. And I could tell you these might be the wild force.
Nah, it's the reverse jump.
Rangers, but none of them got that dog in them. So they jump in and my boy Zen-Aku hits the
parry. It's another reverse jump.
Ranger come up thinking she about to do something, then my boy dropped that guillotine on her. Had her doing a front flip. The Matador Ranger over here thought he was about to do something just to get me hocked in front of the squad. Oh, and then Zen-Aku wounded up the blade just to give a good
nice one piece. No, nice one piece check there.
Back slap to the White Ranger. Oh, and then Shark Boy done came into frame thinking he was about to end man's career until he got denied. Cole done moonwalked into frame like, hey guys, let me get a try.
No.
Never mind. And bro, Zen-Aku must have hit man so hard he forgot he was in Power Rangers. Cole just whipped out the instant transmission out of nowhere. And Zen-Aku's like, okay, I'll buy it. It starts instant
Also, I was like, oh, you got instant transmission? That's cool. Allow me to do the same.
Teleporting as well. Cole really done thought he had a leg up on the fight with that move just to get splattered on the camera. And bro, what Zen-Aku does next is just disrespectful. My dog done took the longest to charge up. Dang near hand delivered his blast to the Rangers, who must have all thought their colors were teal for a second because they just stood there waiting to get blasted on like they heard the Akuma Didida. And bruh, I know the Red Ranger had to plan on them getting their butt whooped because as soon as they done ate that attack, my man had the cannon ready for the boy. Man done shot that thing so quick hoping that it would do something to Zen-Aku just for him to tank that shit. Nah, I need this tank on my team on Marvel Rivals. The people I got is trash. Oh, but you could tell that Zen-Aku was tired of the kick games as my man done pulled out the ocarina yet again. And unlike all the other villains that we have covered in this series, instead of stealing the Ranger Zords, my man done brought his own. So the Rangers call up all 8.
You said, I don't need to steal your shit. I got my own.
8 of their Zord, thinking to themselves, oh yeah, we got him now. We got 8 to his 3. But I guess the Rangers were not understanding the predicament they were in. Because when you mess with the lone wolf Sigma, who wakes up to a cold shower every morning and right after checks the stock market.
His stonks are about to go up.
And then finishes his morning routine.
His stonks are about to go up.
Blades.
Without any milk.
The numbers on your side don't really matter. All I'm saying, the last man I done seen use a wind instrument to summon something, it didn't turn out too good for the Rangers. Oh nah, I done saw the crocodile eat the gorilla. I thought I saw the bad ending to Donkey Kong Country. I done saw the land shark attacking a bull, but that pales in comparison to the lion Zord getting done the worst, as he gets mauled to death by the wolf Zord. The lion Zord was getting it butt whooped so bad it was crying out for help. It was in pain. Oh nah, somebody called Pete.
Oh no, animal abuse.
I just know Michael Vick was enjoying this. And before my man dips out, he tells him, you should have listened to my Sigma podcast. Only then you would know.
Anything you can do, so can I.
So not even a whole day later, Zen-Aku was back on that bullish, ready to debo the Power Rangers. This man just loves violence. And you know Zen-Aku one funny dude because this man decided to trick the Red Ranger. Hey, monkey brain, Red Ranger. Do you remember when y'all 1v5 yesterday and I squad wiped your whole team? How about you throw the ones with me? And Georgia the Jungle over here just says, oh, Elijah. Yeah. Look, all I'm saying, I know my boy is not the sharpest tool.
Bro, you did not. Didn't you learn your lesson the first time?
In this head, I understand that he is the Tarzan of the Ranger. Boy was literally living with monkeys. But my boy, you gotta have some survival instincts. Man chose the wrong answer and thought there was gonna be a better outcome. Boy, I know my man wearing a mask, but I could tell you now he was grinning underneath as my man started putting in work on the Red Ranger. Brought the knees to the rib cage, and my man done backslapped the Red Ranger so hard he ended up in another rock quarry. I'm starting to see a theme here. Red Ranger's like, yo, give me a second, let me put the gloves on. But my boy Cole realized it was a cold war. It wasn't about to survive hand-on-hand combat, so he pulled out the blicky and man started unloading the whole mag. And this man Zen-Aku is so extra that instead of just running or dodging,
what the heck is the stock footage?
The bullets normally, my man does a ballerina
twirl.
Spin away to dodge the bullet.
I mean, honestly, if you think that's crazy, Comrade Dietz, I forgot the second game master's name, but like this man literally did a worm on this dude while he was shooting him.
My boy, why you had to do that to my man Cole? Oh no, this man just didn't disrespect my boy like this. My man did the equivalent of doing the slip and slide move in a basketball game. Man did it for style points and style points only. Oh, and even though the Red Ranger's best friends are all monkeys, my boy was feeling embarrassed, so he reconvened with the rest of the Rangers to handle the monster of the week. And Zen-Aku's like, yo, you done forgot about me? So my man pulled out the ocarina once again and then called up the triple threat, but this time he got them combining to make one of the cleanest sword in the series. And the Rangers are like, yo, he is embarrassing us. We is not about to let him steal the show once again. They was really ready to crash out on a man, so they pulled out the giraffe and they had the barrel aimed down on the man. They was ready to unload the whole mag.
I hope you bulletproof for this about to hurt.
But this man's Zen-Aku's flexing no
Corey Kenshin reference.
No bounds, because in this situation you would think he would step to the left, maybe the right. Shoot, he might even hit a second row and parry that thing right back. Nah, big fella, this man says
what he do?
Physics and jumps
the fuck physics
vertically over 10 miles up while spinning in midair to dodge the bullet and land perfectly on his feet. This man is a problem as he proceeds to one-shot the Rangers. And if I were them, I would have called it quits. This man might literally be
Look, y'all, it's like 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm tired as hell.
A Looney Tune. I just watched man defy gravity, but my man wasn't done yet as he hit them with the laser gator blaster. Had them falling flat to their face.
Dude said, I'm a fire in my laser.
Boys was on the ground hurting, and this dog done came up and said, hey, I guess you're not gonna need that giraffe Zord anymore. Man wasn't finna use it. Man wasn't finna do anything with it. He just didn't want them to have it. God, this man is petty. And the Black Ranger over here crying, hey sir, that's mine. Boy, Zen-Aku hit him with the unlimited power. Had his butt sitting right back down.
Like Emperor Palpatine.
So as you can see, this is the type of enemy the Rangers ain't gonna beat anytime soon. As not to sound too redundant, my man just goes on the same spree for the next 3 to 5 episodes, whooping the Power Rangers' butts, adopting a dog, hitting us with this line,
You must not have any friends, just like me.
It was a really weird incident with a Megazord Mufasa Jesus who came in the middle of battle just to be like, yo, bro, chill. Which is really funny when I foreshadow for later that this isn't the only time I'm going to be bringing
I believe that's supposed to be God.
Up Jesus in this episode. And after that, went back to beating up the Power Rangers.
Y'all are trash. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are trash.
But after Megazord Jesus contacted my man a few times, he started really to connect the dots and was starting to realize that he was someone else before becoming Zen-Aku. The villains, not wanting to lose their only guy that seems to get wins on their team, decided that they had to come together to use how can I say this? Bill Cosby tactics.
Oh no.
As they done slipped something in my man's drink and had my boy in a daze, reinforcing that my man was going to stay on the side of evil. And if that wasn't bad enough, we found out that my man might be half Saiyan, as when it's a night of a full moon, my boy goes beast mode. But the Rangers actually plotted for them to meet up with Zen-Aku on this full moon night. Even though my man was popping out the shadows like Michael Myers, they knew this night in particular was a lunar eclipse. They really had the same plan as the Avatar did against the Fire Nation.
Cool.
But it worked out because when the moon was covered, my man lost all his power and transformed into his normal self once again, that being Merrick. And with this, we learn a lot about Zen-Aku and Merrick. As we find out 3,000 years ago, my man put on the mask of Zen-Aku, and just like Jackie Chan Adventures, got possessed and transformed into the monster. And even though it helped him win the battle against the big bad, it started to warp his brain. Boy was begging his own team to put him out the misery, and the Power Rangers, trying to be noble, were like, no brother, no man left behind. That was until Zen-Aku whacked one of them once, and they're like,
yeah, he killed his whole team.
oh no, we gotta put this dog down. But that's why our man was sealed away in that casket that we first seen him in. But before we really could learn any more about Merrick, the moon done came back out and Zen-Aku done took over. Man really got the split personalities, if you know what I'm saying. But the Rangers, wanting to free Merrick of Zen-Aku's curse, tried their best, realizing they still need help or need some type of new Zord to really give them that edge to free the man. Luckily, the Black Ranger's Bull says he got some friends that want to come and help. And Danny, the Colombian Ranger, who ends up sounding more Hispanic when he transforms, oh man, I got me one of them armor dealers. I'm really gonna go crazy with this essay. And before you go off on me on the comments, tell me why. When the Hispanic Ranger got the ball-shaped Megazord, they turned him into Messi. Really had man soccer juggling the ball in a stadium. So don't be mad at me, be mad at the show and listen to him when he transforms.
2 animal crystals? You're giving them to me?
But with this new Megazord, they were actually able to kick out the demons in my man's soul and actually free Merrick from this curse. And with that, Zen-Aku was actually out of the scene for a good while. And we just got to enjoy our new 6th Ranger Merrick, also known as the Lunar Wolf Ranger, for a good long while.
Lunar
and
Wolf
to me
Ranger.
to say, he's probably one of my top 10 favorite Rangers, as I just love his powers. And he kind of got me into playing pool, since my whole power system was all about the pool stick and breaking the cubes and doing trick shots. I mean, man was nasty with it. And in the fact that my man looked like one of my custom characters on Tony Hawk Pro Skater, I was rocking with the boy. I hope you enjoyed that shaman lore for a minute. But man was really just out here enjoying the 21st century, doing his thing. That was until the banger started playing. Man went into a cold sweat. Boy, it looked like his PTSD was kicking in. Looked like man heard the bombs dropping noms. Man said this cannot be and ran outside. And what does he find but the big bad wolf done walking down the street? Who really got Merrick as a deer in the headlights right now? He didn't know what to do. So my man just morphs out of pure reflex and then proceed to run the fade. And this is when Zen-Aku shows that he never needed Merrick, that he's the one with the sauce, as boy done threw the blade up in the air and just started slugging the man. And I swear at this point Zen-Aku gotta be addicted to it, because somehow he done grabbed the Lunar Ranger and threw him into another quarry. My boy, it's an addiction. You gotta stop.
He's that lion throwing his cub off the cliff.
Where do you keep finding all these quarries? But now that they were in an open location,
I mean, this dude will make an excellent Mishima, since he keeps finding ways to throw someone off of something, off of high, from on high.
man started carving in my man's chest. Boy must have carved in Zen-Aku and Merrick forever, as he proceeded to give him the 6-piece extra wet combo.
Pause!
Bruh.
I'm like, what did I just say? Where's... You don't know what I said.
But this man Merrick was feeling embarrassed. So my boy came in with the big swing just to get denied. And Zen-Aku didn't decide to just counter it. He decided to make man look like a fool as he started dragging man around in a circle on the ground. Boy really did the things your parents did to you as a kid for entertainment. Zen-Aku really sunning my boy. The Rangers come to this scene like, yo, bro, do you...
This dude really sunning him.
Need some help. Merrick like, yo, I hate to break it to you, brodies, but you done tried this 5 times before. What makes you think the 5th time was gonna do it different? They said, okay, and put their morphers away. But the White Ranger saw that my man was about to get gojoed and swooped in and saved the boy. Oh, and Merrick's Sigma grind set pride was getting a little hurt by that. He like, yo, don't ever butt in, little missy, and said F it and called up his wolf bike. Boy came in on that thing blasting. Zen-Aku thought they was playing a game in chicken until my man heard the background music start playing.
Okay.
I realized my man wasn't slowing down, and the Rangers done thought they lost their boy Merrick for good. But unbeknownst to them, he was just floating down river with Zen-Aku when they ended up camping together for the night. And Zen-Aku was trying to get Brokeback Mountain style with the man.
I tell you what, I like you.
And I want you. No, we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Want you.
Is this nigga serious?
Hit him with the, it's been 3,000 years and your boy wanna get a little freaky deaky.
No.
Now we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. My boy Merrick hit him with the no diddy and started fighting man all night long. But because they fought all night, the Power Rangers were actually able to locate the man once again and help him out. And they decided like, yo, we gotta work as a team, my G. And that they did is they done used the guerrilla tactics on the man. They was jumping from every direction, doing hit and run, shoot the Black and White Ranger, done grab this man and literally started dragging Zen-Aku up and down the floor. And then my man Merrick done pulled out the pool cube on the boy. Man said 8-ball corner pocket and popped him. Done send my boy to the shadow realm. Or that's what they think until they find out that my man is actually an enlarger as well. Is my man then hit the growth spurt and was ready to run the fade with the Zords. Oh, but the Rangers were ready to be messy as they started to kick the soccer ball straight to this man's chest at full strength. And this man Zen-Aku done grabbed that ish with his bare hands and slung that thing right back to him. So Merrick was like, nah, we gotta get creative with this. So my boy remembered his pool cue days and had to do the ultimate shot. Man done calculated the angle just right and had to
it turned him into a cue ball.
The thing hit the ground, bounced straight up to his face. Boy hit man so hard it done hit his horn off. But with that, they had defeated the man for good. And you're probably asking yourself, but Shaman, what about some of that exclusive Super Sentai footage? There gotta be something juicy that you ain't shared yet. Well, actually, there was a lot of overlap with the Zen-Aku compared to the other one, except for this one episode, as it was the one episode not okay for localization. I'll show you a clip of it really quick. See if you could spot the reason why this episode did not get localized.
Cinema, what did I just see? What
Chris Fiction.
did I just see?
Which is weird as fuck because then we got movies like Passion of the Christ and stuff like that, which depicts stuff like this. So what's the point, right?
Do they got my boy on a crucifix? See, I foreshadowed that we was going to talk about Jesus somehow again. See, all of this is happening near the end of the series where the orcs realize they really need Zen-Aku back and that the lunar wolf is a big problem. So the best way for them to deal with the situation is knock out 2 birds in 1 stone and even the playing field.
What are you doing? Evening the odds.
So their big idea to get man's back was to reenact the passion of the Christ. Luckily for us, our man was able to overcome that side of evil and stay the Lunar Ranger. But it is crazy, we really almost got us a Jesus Ranger. But after all was said and done and the Rangers went their separate ways at the end of the series, we find out that Zen-Aku is resurrected and is just traveling, chilling with Merrick across the country. You know this man is just sticking out like a sore thumb. Speaking of thumbs, you should always thumbs up this video and subscribe if you can.
That's an and a half.
And our goal to hit 100K. But I know what you're here for. You want to see the trailer for the next Power Ranger video. Here it is.
We're faster than you, smarter than you, stronger than you, but
What's this?
we're the Psycho Rangers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all voted for Psycho Rangers to be our next Power Ranger video. But wait a
I
minute,
can't
what's
remember
that? Oh,
what
we got one more
series
trailer?
they're
Well,
from.
Go ahead and play it. But if you think this video was fun, you should check out the Thunder Ranger episode because them two done put in work for
Yeah, they really did.
on the Rangers. It got crazy. And hey, if you enjoyed the original song that I made for this using Zen-Aku's flute, you can download it and use it for free for your own videos and projects. Try it out. It's on my channel. You can click that right over here.
Cool.
I bet if Zen-Aku watched the Twilight trilogy, he would definitely be on Team Jacob.
Nah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the video. Thank you all for joining me today, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.